I'm taking it all. I'm taking it all. Yo, y'all know what time it is, man. So don't even try to mess around. Look at Lil Yachty. This guy was literally falling asleep back there. Oh, that was kind of cool. Somebody vs. Raw. Oh, man. The WWE is literally paying these guys top-notch dollars. This is something else. Just something freaking else. What's that? Stephanie? I promise you I'm not even going to sit here and get mad, bro. I'm literally not even going to do it. I'm not doing it, bro. Chill out. I'm not doing it. Alright, let's see what Alexa's talking about. Let me hit this mute. Let me go right here. What are they doing? I ain't gonna say too much, but I feel like there's a lot less emotion that I feel in this episode than I did last time around. How'd it go? Alexa's on screen. There we go. What? 5, 4, 3, 2. What in the world? What? What? So, who is this? Why is Asuka coming out there? What are they doing? Why is Asuka on the mic? This is crazy. I thought y'all told me Alexa Bliss was good on the mic, bro. Did Charlotte leave her, or did Charlotte just say she wasn't going to participate in War Games? Somebody is coming to save her. They're gonna jump Alexa? Why? Oh my goodness. Yeah, why would Alexa? Why are they all waiting for this? That's a long ramp, and they just really let Rhea and Io run to the ring. So stupid. Alexa Bliss stands no chance against Lash Legend. What the F is she doing? Am I am I just supposed to be stupid? What is Alexa doing? Why the freak do they throw punches like this? Who taught the WWE wrestlers to fight like this, bro? This sucks. That's good. Shout out to Lash Legend. Who are these people? Whose freaking theme song is this? Oh, Charlotte's Flair. What the freak is she wearing? Charlotte been wearing BS. Why is she beating the heck out of Nia Jax? That stick is doing 0 damage, bro. So we knew Charlotte Flair was going to come out and save the day because Alexa Bliss needed help. What did this segment accomplish here? For your information, Alexa Bliss is wearing a t-shirt that says, "We are not friends." What are they saying? What is going on? Yo, why is Charlotte laughing at this? Dude, look at all these people in the background. I know they're like, this is not WWE, but I grew up on. Yeah, it sucks. Who do y'all think is going to show up for the men's war games? Let's be honest with each other for a second. God, Joe Chess, shut up. You and Wade need to shut the F up. Let me talk. Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella for. Did San Diego even rock with Dom like that? Oh my gosh, more John Cena propaganda. Oh, Becky Lynch. I forgot about that. Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree. But we got 10 minutes worth of entrances here. I ain't trying to hear that, man. Chat, what going on, man? My first half of this is already up on Patreon, bro. Y'all think Maxine wins this? These women are about to fight right now. Hey, duh. What's happening? We got. First of all, y'all in the chat already talking about AEW. This is absolutely insanity. Let me put that joint on mute, bro. Oh my goodness, I can't deal with that. All right, so if you literally are not watching the show, I honestly don't even know what to talk about right now. I mean, I'm trying to gather my thoughts and try and comprehend what I just witnessed. A lot's going on. I mean, we got to see Dolph Ziggler come back. If you didn't know that, so in some sense, that's exciting. But we've gotten a bunch of feuds. Like Dominic Mysterio is going to be fighting against John Cena at Survivor Series. I'm cool with that. I mean, it's in San Diego. It's an opportunity for Dom to get his championship belt back. This could mean something for him. It could be first of all, a match with someone besides Penta and Rusev. So this could be a redeeming win for Dominic Mysterio. This could be a monumental win for Dominic Mysterio. Maybe Rey Mysterio can get in there and cause some mayhem. I'm sure the people would love to see that happen. I mean, that is the land of 619. I mean, dude, that'd be awesome. I'm not feeling this Nikki Bella versus Stephanie McCare thing, bro. It's literally forced. I understand that we ran out of women. It literally makes no sense. Like, bro, why does everybody have to be somebody's friend and then just randomly turn on them? I don't like that. Like, literally just like it's stupid. Wow, like, what does Nikki Bella gain from fake being Stephanie McCare's friend to then turning on her? This would make some sense if, like, there was something to gain from doing this. Like, if she was learning Stephanie McCare's Achilles heel, if she was understanding how she works out or warms up or what makes her great. What did she get out of this? If she was able to talk her way into a championship match or something like that, this would mean something. What did you befriend her for? I hate that. It makes no sense. And now Paul Heyman's supposed to be all sneaky with who's supposed to be his other members for Team Paul Heyman. I don't care. You're going to get Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Who cares? We're gonna see them by the end of the show. I mean, it's New York. Hey, but since Becky Lynch is going to fight Maxine Dupree, do y'all believe that the possibility is there for the woman who doesn't show up on TV, AJ Lee, to interfere and allow for Maxine to win? What y'all think? I know I just went on a little bit of a rant there, but yeah, this was something, I'll tell you. The LJN is back? Honestly, I like Becky Lynch as the big bad wolf, you know? Bro, they literally have like the entire like 4 or 5 rows behind the commentary team is like athletes, rappers, celebrities, the like. It's ridiculous. Like, these are like seats. Imagine trying to be somebody who's actually trying to purchase those seats, bro. There's no way those dudes actually pay for their seats. Not saying that they couldn't have, but the WWE is more enthralled with these people being there instead of them actually contributing to the show Yo, Maxine looking tough. Becky Lynch is amazing. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, bro, them dudes are literally up there for a show. There's no way that they're there for anything other than just promo. They don't care about this. Jessica Carr should not be refereeing. She has hounded a free win. Dude, I gotta do a video about that West Side Gun getting kicked out. A lot of people have been asking me about it. I gotta do some more digging into it. Apparently he's like a longtime fan, right? I know he's a rapper. But I mean, what else am I missing? Maxine kind of hoping. Do the people actually care about Maxine? Wait, is Maxine's family there? I like that Becky don't like this referee. I wonder how much these officials get paid. Maxine, you ain't ready for the big leagues, baby. What's the matter with you? I can't believe I just got hit with an ad, bro. In the middle of this match, bro. Gosh, I was mesmerized. I couldn't even believe it. Chat, what y'all thinking, man? This is absolutely upsetting. I should find a way to. I should have put my chat on the screen, huh? That'd have been fine. All right, this thing is publishing. Let's throw that on the. Uh, Booyaka, booyaka. Yeah, New York is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, they've actually been a good crowd. I will give them that, bro. The crowds have been pretty solid since Cena is in the bed. But yeah, shout out to West Side Gun, but I am a little bit out the loop. I'll probably drop a video on that though. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Honestly, I'm over here looking at some of these commercials. I don't even know if the food in the Applebee's commercial even looked that good. It don't even look like it's busting like that. 2 for 25. I don't know about seeing that show, bro. I don't know about what I've seen in this show. Is my joint delayed? Y'all let me know, bro. Because I should be real live at the position right now in which Becky Lynch and Maxine are fighting. I don't know what I'm actually getting. Let me hear my stream. Netflix house. Okay, Maxine and them are still fighting. Yay! Okay, Maxine, yay! Dunk. I don't even know what my joint look like, bro. My joint should be live stream and on point. I know what's going on there. All right, Maxine's getting momentum. That was a terrible leg drop. That was a horrendous leg drop. She absolutely missed every inch of Becky. I'm not hating, but this is the woman that's supposed to... What the freak is she doing? Okay, now that I'm watching these matches, I kind of see what y'all criticisms about Maxine are. I mean, look, salute to her. I'm not gonna knock her because she likes, wrestling. But dude, this is not it. I don't. It's not even looking like what is she doing? It stuff like looks stupid. Becky knows how to, cook. And I think that takes time. Yo, Joe Tess and this fool Wade are not talking about nothing. Yo, Maxine, kick out. What are you doing, Maxine? Yo, y'all gonna see this. Maxine, what are you doing? What is she doing? Maxine's a former cheerleader, though. I found that out. So it makes sense that she's looking to have things completely choreographed because she absolutely is not hitting on doing things on the fly. Y'all think Becky gonna tap? Why would Becky Lynch tap? That was smart. Yo, Maxine is effing terrible. If I was watching this, I'd be disappointed, man. Like these seats are fucking $1,000, bro. Move her foot and repin her. Oh, she's getting cheated. Are you cheating me again, you bloke? That was a terrible accent. Oh, she's gonna get too carried away. She's gonna be too worried about the referee. Oh, she started beating the heck out of Maxine. My fault. I misread that. Shut up, Joe. God dang. Why is she here? Dude, this sucks. I mean, shut up. First of all, Wade Barrett. God dang. All right, so Maxine won. I mean, a lot of people were probably expecting this. She won with a freaking flying crossbody and pinned Becky Lynch. It's not even like an instance in which AJ Lee costed her the match. She just. They like Maxine, man. Hey, salute. I mean, hopefully they develop some good stuff for Maxine to do while champ. That's dope. Good for her. I mean, it's kind of just like what Josh said, though. I mean, she has like no character. Where's Otis and Tozawa? I mean, Maxine is pretty interesting on the mic. I've heard her, cut a promo or two once or twice, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. But other than that, bruh, what the freak did she just like? What was this? AJ Lee shows up in the middle of the match and is able to draw enough of Becky Lynch's attention, so it's like wrestling logic and then it's just stupidity. How did Becky Lynch get pinned by a flying crossbody? Because he wasn't expecting it? I guess. I mean, we can go with the fact that Becky Lynch spent so much time worried about everybody else except for herself that she lost the title. But so why did when stuff like this happens? All right, V. Let me tell you what went on. So Cena showed up. Dom showed up. These guys are going to be rematching at Survivor Series. In addition to that, Solo Sikoa faced off against a mystery opponent. The mystery opponent was Dolph Ziggler. Oh, wow. No way. Paul Heyman has a surprise fifth team member for his team for War Games. And yes, Joshua is correct. Maxine won with the help of AJ Lee. Is my stuff delayed, bro? I feel like when I'm looking at my joint, looks like it's delayed. Make sure. But it's not even with the help of AJ. This was dumb. This was not even good. Didn't even make any sense. It just pissed me off. Yeah, I think pretty much anybody saw that coming, man. I think we all knew that AJ was gonna intervene, but I thought it was gonna be in a much more strategic manner. Like no, V. Josh is like Mr. Joshua is like adding a little extra sauce to it. AJ Lee did not do anything. She literally just did her entrance in the middle of the match, hopped out there. She's staring at Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is staring at her. Becky Lynch turns around, cross body, and that's it. That's 1, 2, 3. AJ Lee did not come out there to pose a threat. Nothing. Like, she literally just came out there from the entrance ramp and stares at Becky Lynch. So I don't know, man. What I'm thinking is going to happen is this is going to be the reason for Becky Lynch to join War Games and for AJ Lee to join War Games. Dude, Brandon Marshall. We knew that, bro, they're literally only using these dudes in the NFL and the MLB and these celebrities for their likeness in order to push whatever the toys are and to show everybody that we're so cool that the celebrities show up to the games and the events and all this stuff like that. No, seriously. AJ Lee, literally, dude, watch. When I drop my review, y'all gonna be like, what the heck just happened? AJ Lee literally just showed, like, in the middle of the match, Becky Lynch is undoing the turnbuckle because she's about to cheat. We hear, light it up. And then AJ Lee shows up. She walks halfway through the ramp, and Becky Lynch turns around. Crossbody, 1, 2, 3. Like, in one of the mid-air crossbodies. Not even one of the ones where it's like, oh, shoot, that looked like it was a frog splash. No, just like mid-air crossbody. Is that Maxine's finisher? Has anyone ever seen Maxine win a match? Like, by actually finishing somebody? I stopped liking Ziggler when he started trying to look like Shawn Michaels. Yeah, he was definitely Shawn Michaels. He had the pants on today, the leather pants. Them pants, like there was a couple sizes too small. Gunta, the ring general, Gunta. Wait, Gunta got different music. They changed Gunta's music. Why did they pair Gunther against Javon Evans? This is like not even like. If you're gonna make, shut up. I want to hear this introduction. Why did they? Why is this pairing? Why does this pairing exist for Gunther to fight against Javon Evans? It's literally just stupid. If you wanted to have a good match, we could do like Dolph Ziggler versus Javon Evans or something like that. Why are we getting this? I mean, I would rather watch Sheamus. Why is Gunther? I mean, at the very least, we got Gunther, who's a bad guy, fighting against Javon Evans. But it's so obvious Javon Evans does not win. There's no way. So, there's that. Anyways. Yeah. I remember when Randy Orton used to finish people like that, you know. Salute, that's when Randy with the hair. No, V. Maxine won with the crossbody. Like the same. Becky Lynch has been kicking out everybody's finishers since she's been Intercontinental Champion. She just lost over crossbody. And again, it didn't even make sense. AJ Lee did pose no threat. She has not done anything for the last few months since WrestlePalooza. She just shows up. This is what, bro. Some of these women's schedules are just absolutely ridiculous. I want to understand what they are doing in regards to their pay. They are getting paid. Like, AJ Lee had to sign an amazing contract. Think about it. She's got in the ring, what, once? Twice, maybe? These WrestlePalooza, I think that was it. Yeah, I would have rather Becky Lynch tapped out, honestly. Because they kept, like, playing that up. And they've been playing that up over the last few times that they've had matches. It's kind of upsetting the fact that she lost via crossbody. Because, like, if this was like Alexa Bliss, I'd be like, okay, man, Maxine, hit with crossbody. But it's Becky Lynch. It's like, bro, this is the woman who's, like, taking riptides. She had to take a super riptide to lose WrestleMania. Uh, I mean, in all Intercontinental Championship, the entire run, she's been kicking out of everybody's finishers. So like, and I feel sorry for Maxine because this didn't do anything for her. It was one where she wins solely because AJ Lee interfered. So she's probably not going to hold the title for long, and it didn't do anything for her as a character to where like this means something. Like it's not like, oh, I've been trying to fight for years and years and years and years and years to get this opportunity, and finally I was awarded the opportunity, and I made the most of it. No. It's like literally I got lucky. I wasn't supposed to win, and AJ Lee came out there for some random reason and distracted the Becky Lynch, and now I'm champion. What do I do now? Piss me off. Yeah, I guess they want to switch it up. I think they didn't want to do the fruit roll up. You know what I'm saying? They said, nah, that's what they're expecting. Cody came out in a recent interview saying that they hardly wrestled as effective in the week. Yo, I ain't gonna lie too. Look, so Joshua, tell me, were you watching that match? Because that match is actually terrible. Respectfully, look, I don't want to like get to that that they suck, but that was not a good match. Like Maxine missed almost every move. She had leg drops and like kicks, and she's like literally missing Becky Lynch. She's standing around waiting for her spots. She's not doing any selling. Like it's just didn't look good. It's gonna be very difficult for me to believe Maxine in a match. I don't understand why they're not. This is the problem too. You have people like Maxine that are not getting on TV wrestling matches. So then when they get on TV and are wrestling matches, they look terrible. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they gave her the Intercontinental Championship. It's ridiculous. Nah, Josh. Look. So, my live reaction is going on Patreon. But, when I talk about this in the review after the show, I'm going to show y'all moments where it just looks ugly. It may not even make it. I don't even want to do that. But, like, what I'm getting to is that Maxine has had ample opportunities and plenty of a window to actually perfect some of these spots, some of these moments, some of these matches. That stunk. That was not good. It was not a good match at all. Like, even her reaction was just ridiculous. Like, baby girl, you should be reacting like she's like out there happy, like it's happy, but you should be happy because you weren't supposed to win. Dude, and it's hard for me to even get behind these women's matches. This is stupid. Alexa... Dude, Alexa Bliss came out to the center of the ring today in order to completely denounce Charlotte Flair as her best friend. Even though Charlotte Flair saying that she's not going to fight alongside Rhea should have no bearing on whether or not Alexa Bliss is her friend. The two things don't matter. Why should Charlotte Flair fight in War Games? What is the purpose? What is she doing that for? To make Alexa happy? Well, anyway, she got jumped, and Charlotte Flair came to her rescue. And then she grilled Charlotte. She grilled Rhea Ripley. So we all know that Rhea Ripley is going to eventually be the one that convinces Charlotte Flair to join her. Or maybe Alexa will be the one to convince her. It's ridiculous. No, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But piggybacking on what you're talking about, V. After I went to go see Blood and Guts, obviously WWE is a PG product, but like, it's like, how do I go from that to watching War Games? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the women's match last year was so freaking bad, bro. I really watched my reaction with y'all. That joke was terrible. I watched my reaction with y'all, bro. It was no bueno. It was not good. How do we do add my chat? Oh, hold on. Freak. Hold on. My ass on here. Might be able to put y'all on the jump. Wait, hold on. I might be able to put y'all on the screen with me. Give me a second. But y'all might eat my head up. Bam! Liddy! We kind of on the screen with it, though. Kind of on the screen with it, though. Most of us fans wouldn't need to critique. No, facts. Because when they would walk backstage, that's what it was. Like, there wasn't much conversation to be had. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're absolutely right. Vince was doing enough critiquing of these dudes. They knew what time it was. Like, they were hearing the backstage. But now, if we critique, you know what I'm saying? We not real fans. Like, what's going on? Chatty. We on the red carpet. hey, VIP status, baby. We official. Dude, there was also like a couple moments in the match where Maxie was supposed to kick out and she was not kicking out. Alright, so Gunther's about to choke out Javon Evans. Alright, this match about to be over with. Oh, never mind. Yo, Joe Jestator and Wade Barrett are actually pissing me off this episode. So, what's going to happen is, I'm not going to pay them any mind. Hey, appreciate you, bro. V, you like, man, you know what I'm saying? I was vibing, bro, with that vlog, bro. I was literally trying to ensure that I could catch as much content as I could for y'all. Because I was thinking about it the entire time. I was like, man. Father Tron, no, chill out. Y'all are stupid. But seriously, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I got to make sure that I cook with this vlog for y'all. So I tried to get as much content as I could. I was vibing though. It was a good time. I ain't gonna lie. It was good. I was shocked. Like, I left, I was like, dang. That was good. Like I said, the women's match set the bar. I was like, bro, this was actually my favorite match. It was really good. Hey, we live and direct, baby. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. No facts. I appreciate y'all showing love on the vlog, bro. I'm like, I was hyped, man. I was hyped. I stayed up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put that clips together for y'all, man. It was fun. I did a lot of yapping in that vlog, but I was hyped. No cap. I mean, I know a lot of y'all were telling me Bloody Guts was going to be crazy. So, I was hyped. I was like, all right, what do I do? Eventually made it happen. That was a good vlog. That was a good show, man. I'm glad I got to see that, bro, on a Wednesday. And so, unfortunately, now I'm forever jaded because now that's going to be my reference when I watch War Games or something like that. So, bro, all I know is the women better not do nothing near what they did last year at War Games because that was terrible. It's actually bad. Alright, cool. V, shout out to you. Yeah, because I mean, you know what I'm saying, be more serious on these like reviews and everything like that. Like when I do, especially when I do movie reviews, bro, I'd be like serious. I might drop more movie and TV show reviews though, because I kind of like, you know, voice my opinion. But I feel like everybody be like, I'm hating. Yeah, it was kind of like free flowing, bro. Seriously. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad that, you know, y'all got to see Benji when I'm like just chilling, geeking. You know what's crazy though? Like even in the show, I was like locked in. I was talking to people, but I was like locked in, bro. And like people were like, hey, they were making sure I got the content, bro. There was like some people that were nearby me, and dang, I should have said this in the vlog. But there was some people that was nearby me. You're getting, you know, special treatment because y'all showed up in the stream, man. You know, and I appreciate y'all, bro, because I didn't even like, you know, announce it or anything like that. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. All right, so there was moments where I was there at the show, and people I'm sitting by, I was right there on the end. So people I'm sitting by are like trying to get in and out of their seats. People are walking by, all stuff like that. But when I pulled the camera out for the vlog, everybody was, oh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh, Everybody got out the way. They're like, oh, did you get your video? Did you get your video? So everybody was showing love out there, man. Everybody was showing love. But it was lit, though. It was lit. There was a couple people, too, that were kind of like pointing me, to who to watch and moments to pay attention to. That's pretty dope. He'll gonna bring the trash can out. I'll tell you that. Fresh Prince vibes? Ha ha! Nah. Oh my gosh. No, y'all crazy. Dude, I don't even care about this Javon Evans match. What the heck are him and Gunther doing right now? Unfortunately, like, Gunther, I was done with Gunther once Pat McAfee took him to the brink. I was done with him. I know, right? I was like, hey, man, I was like Secret Service over there, bro. When I put the camera out, everybody just, y'all know the the mannequin challenge. Every time I put the camera out. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, shout out to Willie Will. West Philadelphia, born and raised. No, Javon Evans literally just socked Gunther. Why does Gunther get to call himself the ring general, as a matter of fact? Like, Gunther just be slapping people. Gunther versus Cena. So yeah, that's what a lot of people have been saying. It's gonna be ended up being Gunther. I think like there was a reason for me to care about it a while back. All right, so Javon Evans just did a crossbody. He gets 10 times higher than Maxine, but he doesn't win on the crossbody. He just continues to move forwards and goes back to top rope. But whatever. The problem is that Cena only has 2 more appearances. He's gonna show up on Survivor Series, and then he shows up at Saturday night's main event. So the problem is that no matter who he fights, it should mean something because Cena's not going to get a moment in which he's on TV anymore. So it's not like he's going to cut a promo against anybody. And you would think that there would be somebody that he would have some heat with. And more than likely by then, Cena's going to lose the Intercontinental Championship. So it's just going to be about who's going to retire Cena. And if anybody's retiring anybody, it's going to be Gunther. So Gunther's going to say, I retired Goldberg, so why did I not retire John Cena? John Cena is the GOAT, and in reality, I am the GOAT. All right, so he's going to choke out Javon Evans. Dang, he flipped that boy on his head. I can't believe him and Javon Evans are still fighting. What are they still fighting for? Powerbomb. All right, that's it. What the freak? Javon Evans just kicked out. Oh, shoot. That's what I'm saying. If the rumor is true, there's no... Like, bro, we're just... You got to understand, V. This tournament is for pops. All right, Javon Evans about to tap out. All right, this tournament is for pops only. We're doing this for the pops. For the pops. For the pop rocks. Like, that's why we getting names like Dolph Ziggler. That's why we get names like Zack Ryder showing up. It's solely for the pops. All right, so Javon Evans got choked out. All right, cool. Did anybody think Gunther was not going to win this? Did anybody think Javon Evans was going to win? Has Gunther ever, like seriously, has Gunther ever interacted with John Cena? So even though Gunther's like a bad guy, what is the angle here other than I'm just going to retire John Cena? And again, this tournament means nothing because they didn't even get an opportunity to utilize John Cena interacting with anybody. He interacts with nobody. So that could have at least been a segment or two backstage where the dudes that are in the tournament say, oh, John Cena, I'm coming for you. I'm going to be the one to retire you or something like that. Nothing. So like Gunther, for example, just wins his match, chokes out Javon Evans. Okay, Gunther, the bad guy, he's back. Please tell me that there's a moment where John Cena runs into him. Or something. There has to be something. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You can't have the tournament where just everything just is gone. Oh my gosh, it's still back there. Oh, what is AJ Lee talking about right now? What is Jackie talking about? Jackie back there glazing. What would this moment mean to you? All the hard work is paid off. What? Beat one of the best of all time. You finally belong. What? AJ Lee talking about some, don't give me any credit. All you did was put Becky in your place? What are you talking about? What? Why is I think my prediction's coming to truth. Rhea Ripley staring down AJ Lee. Maxie look like a taller AJ. I don't even care. CM Punk, I ain't gonna lie, that promo wasn't too bad, but I don't really care. Um, yeah. So AJ Lee literally just has been gone for months. Shows up to make an entrance that distracts. I'm sorry, I got cut off. Gunther's fighting the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Bronson Reed, so we know he's fighting Bronson Reed. Now that would be stupid. Why do you have these two bad guys fighting off against each other? Finn Balor's fighting against Penta, and the winner of that match fights against Solo. So Finn Balor's probably losing, and we're gonna get Penta. More windmill fist fury, yeah, exactly. Actually, facts. Where are these people parking, bro? Oh, they're in New York. Huh. Anyways, the Brons, yeah, I'm just done with them, bro. I mean, Bronson Reed will probably beat Mello, but like, what does that even mean? Why should I care about that? Speaking of Brons, they're showing up right now. There's Logan Paul, Braun, and the Tribal Thief. Where's Drew? But yeah, so that was AJ Lee's spiel. She basically said that she just showed up to make sure that Maxine won. And the Maxine stuff they're talking about this belt means so much to me because it shows that hard work pays off. What the freak have you done? What are you talking about? Hard work pays off. I didn't even cleanly win the match. I hate when they do that. Like, bruh, we just watched the match. At least you could have made a reference to this and maybe tweaked our memory or something like that for like years backwards. This just happened. You didn't cleanly win a match. Yeah, get some suits. Yeah, these guys drip is ridiculous. I just got pissed off again, bro. And now Rhea Ripley's trying to get AJ Lee to join their team. She's probably going to join their team. And if AJ Lee joins the team, then Becky Lynch's shot against her is going to be there. Now, do y'all think Maxine holds the title till WrestleMania? What do they do with the Intercontinental Championship now? I mean, it has to make sense for Becky Lynch to go get it back And then for regular to get it back, she's got to fight against AJ Lee at like WrestleMania or something like that. That's the only way that makes any sense. Otherwise, you don't care. Whoever created pickles, multiple. Oh, I can't be scrolling through these Instagram stories. Somebody audio might get me in trouble. Man, I just got pissed off. I had to calm down. The worst IC title run? The promos are made by Google. Yeah, they suck. These aren't even like good promos. They're like it's literally like, you know when you're talking to somebody and they don't understand what you're talking about? Like for example, let's say you're speaking to somebody. I'm probably gonna say this in my review. You know when you're speaking to somebody and they don't speak the same language as you? So they just say, okay. Or they're like, yes. Yes. That's literally what their promos are like. Why are they saying these things? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, one person says, it was like the other week when AJ Styles was talking about how hot they were. And then he was talking about how excited he was to be a tag team champion. And then Dragon Lee's up there talking about some, I'm the fire, I'm the fuego, I am Dragon Lee. What are you talking about? What in that conversation would have led you to even have that moment? It's stupid. Wow. Like, they literally are like having their own Drew McIntyre did his own entrance. Okay, so Drew McIntyre is not a part of the vision. Dude, I'm still showing ads right now. I'm still in ads. Yeah, definitely Google AI, bro. Speaking of Google AI, watch these comments are gonna be ridiculous. Yo, like even for example, Nikki Bella gets up there and talks about some. I didn't come back here to be. What did she say? You're lackey or something like that. I'm like, yeah, obviously. She's like, I'm here to take back the women's division that was mine. What are you talking about? It is not your division, girl. We literally have 4 horsewomen, and you are not one of the 4 horsewomen. Charlotte Flair has 15 titles. It is not your division, girl. Like, what are you talking about? They always get up here and just start lying. Okay, let's see what Paul Heyman has to say. Another question. Why is Bronson Reed still wearing Tribal Thief t-shirts? AEW sweep you off your feet? I can't even say nothing. AEW did catch me, bro. It's a combo of good things. It's like they literally like, you know when you have homework due and like you showing up to class and you're like, oh, I didn't do my homework, and you just start, you know what I'm saying? That's literally what WWE is doing. They're like, oh shoot, it's Monday. Oh God. Oh, it's Friday. Let's get. Oh my gosh. This show has been 90% entrances. CM Punk, please walk out. Where's the championship belt? Did y'all remember CM Punk as a champion? Oh, I'm a go-to personality. Go-to person. Like, bro, if I was one of those NFL guys or whatever, and I just showed up to watch the show, I'd be absolutely losing my mind because this doesn't make any sense. What the freak is going on this TV show? I would see Logan Paul in the middle of the ring. Like, what is going on? Dude, CM Punk I love CM Punk, bro. He used to be one of my favorite wrestlers, bro. He's washed. Here's the problem, too. Most of these dudes are washed. Give it up. Here's the problem, though. Like, for example, Wade Barrett, shut up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Him and Joe Tessitore, I've been literally muting it for the majority of the show. So, unfortunately, my video recap is gonna probably come out pretty bad. But, dude, they are, like, what have they been talking about? Like, literally going back to the thing I'm talking about where it's like, are we watching two different things? Dude, Judgment Day comes out, and I'm going to talk about this in my review. They come out and jump John Cena. And then Wade Barrett is like, no, not Wade Barrett. It was Joe Tessitore. He's like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a banger. What? They're jumping John Cena. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's going to be a banger. They're beating him up. Help him. The Usos are in the crowd yeeting. Has anyone said anything in this promo yet? Nobody has said anything. They're just in the crowd yeeting right now. CM Punk is standing outside the ring. I would literally be losing my mind right now if I was watching this and I had never seen an episode of WWE in the last 10 years. I would say, what the freak is going on? Now I agree. Because, like, Jericho is washed, right? But he's put together some solid matches. And the problem is, he's not the focal point of the show. You have all these old dudes who are washed and are the focal point of the show. John Cena, hey look, he's a GOAT, but he's washed. I get annoyed watching him in the ring. But unfortunately, he is the main focus of the show. He's washed. CM Punk is one of the main focuses of WWE Raw. He is washed. So what are we doing? Maxine Dupree. Hey, look. Salute to her that she's finally been able to win some gold. But she's not good in the ring. Like, bro, at the very least, you should be able to be, like, bare minimum, be solid in the ring as a wrestler. You're a professional. What the frick are you talking about? Like, and you're like not. It's not even like you're like fighting for Uncle Sam's down the street. Like, dude, you're literally a WWS. How are people getting signed? It doesn't even make any sense. I get it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff is gonna happen. Like, you know, you're gonna slip on the ropes. You know, maybe gravity's gonna take its toll. Yo, why did CM Punk just leave Cody Rhodes hanging? Am I losing my mind right now? He was supposed to dap him up. Yes, Drew was suspended, but he suddenly shows up to be on. They're just fighting. Okay. Okay. Yep. Just entrances. They're absolutely padding for time. Nothing happened here. I thought this was going to be an eventful moment. This is just literally entrances. 20 minutes of entrances. It's at least been 10 minutes of entrances. I'm not even going to play around. So now they're just all fighting. So somebody's going to come out and save everybody. Let's see who it's going to be. It's a musical. The bad guys are surrounded by the good guys. Yeah. That's a good call, V. That's pretty stupid, right? Why are the good guys sneak attacking the bad guys? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I hate? I'm really getting mad that everybody shows up to the ring. Okay, didn't I tell y'all Brock Lesnar was going to show up? Didn't I tell y'all that was going to happen? Why did Brock Lesnar attack John Cena? Why is CM Punk squaring up? What, did Cody Rhodes be the one that's squaring up? Did Cody Rhodes get attacked? Where's R-Truth? Brock Lesnar is 90 years old. Who? Oh my gosh, he dropped that. Oh my gosh, dropped that boy in his head. Suplex City, gang. Why is Cody Rhodes just jumping to the ring? Suplex City. Suplex City. Take that with you, Cody. Like, there's literally no way. Okay, Roman Reigns about to show up. Hold on. Let me turn our music on because I know Roman Reigns about to come. Oh, this is it. This is it. Okay. I told you. Okay. I knew Roman. It is too predictable. You're right. One more entrance. What? Yo, Wade Barrett, shut up. Yo, Wade Barrett is pissing me off. He's up there talking about some. If there's one man that would ever have a chance against Brock Lesnar, it'd be Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes beat him. What are you talking about? Cody Rhodes already beat Brock Lesnar. How about you shut up, Wade? Like, literally. I called it immediately. These guys are not going to fight. I'll give them the props, though. This is all nostalgia. So this is like big moments because it's supposed to be building surprises, but this isn't. What am I getting out of this, you know? What's happening here? So these guys are staring each other down. The green shirt guy, rich as shit. Why did all this... What? It doesn't even make any sense. You know, yeah, I look like Roman Reigns lost some weight, right? Why? Where was everybody this entire time? I just got pissed off because why did security show up now? These dudes done did 20 minutes worth of entrances, all fought. Then they had Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar show up, and now suddenly after they started fighting, it's suddenly, oh, let's bring the security out here. Where were you guys 20 minutes ago? I'm dumb. The police. Oh my gosh, Logan Paul just get choked out with it. Yo, he just speared a police officer. Yo, Bronson Reed. I mean, pause, but that was, that was the ending of the show. Dude, we just got left on the craziest cliffhanger ever. Dude, no joke. That just pissed me off. Like Roman just pins, like he just speared somebody through the barricade, and that was it. Like credits. They're all still outside the ring. How did we get hit with the credits? What? They just cut. That was it. They just literally just cut. No nothing. No winner. No nothing. They just cut. My joint just got cut. Seriously. Roman Reigns speared this dude. No. They can't. No. I gotta be. No way. No freaking way. Let me go back to this, bro. There's no freaking way. There's no way. That's not how they ended the show. That's no. They can't. They can't. They didn't end the show like that. No. Chill out. Dude, no, I was playing around. All right, but like this legitimately, this was legitimately 20 minutes of entrances. Like so seriously, I just clicked back. I'm watching it. The timer is showing that there were 17 and a half minutes left when the Vision was walking out. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like it wasn't even 10:30. Yeah, I went back. Roman Reigns just speared Bronson Reed through the barricade, and that was it. They fade to black, and that was the show. Uh, no. That is assault a police officer. He took out two police officers with that spear. Yeah, they should arrest Roman Reigns. The police were there to de-escalate the situation, and Roman Reigns instead decided to attack a police officer. They should send him to jail. This is War Games for senior citizens. Yo, Joshua, you're crazy, man. The Tribal Chief, yeah, he's on a little bit of a diet. Yeah, I know, dude. I know Cena. I think they really just gave in and were like, all right, Cena, what do you want to do? He was like, I want the Intercontinental Championship, and I want to go out. Maybe, I don't know, with Dominic Mysterio. That was it. I think they were like, all right, sure, we can deliver that to you. He wanted to fight AJ Styles and Dom. They were like, all right, we got you. And aside from that, like, Cena took up 40 minutes of the show. This last segment was 20 minutes of entrances. What, like, you gotta think about it too. This is pretty much the biggest names on the roster, right? I mean, they brought Roman Reigns back, brought Lesnar. I mean, the only people were missing are Randy Orton and then Seth Rollins. This is it. So if you're telling me there's no John Cena, right? So let's take away 40 minutes of this TV show. What do we have? Bro, that was To follow the dude, this was terrible. This is not good. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna say it wasn't good. I just didn't feel anything this episode. I think like Breaker got hit a couple times and then he just disappeared, so that Roman Reigns and them could pop out. I don't know what Breaker did. I'm pretty sure he just scuffled and then that was it. So I'm just confused though, because here's the problem: Dominic Mysterio is going to fight against John Cena at Survivor Series. Cool. But unfortunately, they're in San Diego, and Dominic Mysterio, who the audience isn't going to allow to speak, has nothing to do other than just show up, right? Do I really want to see John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio Part 2? No. I think Part 1 was all I needed to see. It was a good enough moment for this dude, John Cena, to win the championship. But I don't want to see Dominic Mysterio get an immediate rematch. What does Dominic Mysterio do for the next? What is War Games in 2 weeks? What does Dominic Mysterio do? Let me look it up right now. War Games. Yeah, so it's in 2 weeks. What does Dom Mysterio do for 2 weeks? Why waits for Cena? What does anybody in the tournament do now that Cena's not on the TV show? I do not understand how John Cena's on the TV show and they can't split apart his time and make it make sense. He would be somebody who's interested in what's going on. Like, for example, in War Games, or at the very least, the fact that there's a tournament going on that is for somebody to fight John Cena, and he's not interacting with anybody. Dude, this is not it, bro. I yeah, brother, I'm lost. I don't really get what the point of this was. I get end it with what was happening. If y'all trying to make sense to me, what we just witnessed on Raw, then be my guest. I'm lost. They needed all the top stars for this Gimmicks match. Exactly. And think about it. In the women's division, that's what they're doing too. They've thrown women into the match that don't even make sense. Honestly, maybe I'm tripping. I'm going to probably do a deeper dive for the review. But I would like for y'all to let me know, what the freak are the women doing in their match? Why are any of these women connected in the match? Why? Let's think about it for a second again. Why are any of these men connected in the match? What is the connection here? All right, so we got Roman Reigns. His cousins are in it. Okay, cool. He could at the very least say, I came here to protect my cousins, to look out for my cousins. Right? CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. Weren't these guys not beefing, but Cody Rhodes had something that CM Punk wanted, the title, and CM Punk's not there to make friends. So why does Cody Rhodes just randomly show up on Raw? I didn't understand why either. Cool. Drew McIntyre, if you can't beat him, join him. Sure, I can, in some sense, make that make sense. And at the very least, maybe this was an opportunity for him to get back at Cody Rhodes, knowing that Cody Rhodes was going to be on the other Survivor Series team. And this is a moment for him to get back at him and CM Punk in the same ring. And the Usos. I could at least see Drew McIntyre being invited here, something that he would not be willing to turn down. So Drew McIntyre makes sense because the rest of these guys are in the match. But why are the rest of the guys here? What's Brock Lesnar gain out of this? He hasn't been beefing with any of these guys. So why is Brock Lesnar here? What is he doing for this for? Interesting. Cool. The Brawns. What are the purpose in this? What is their purpose? What are they getting solved? Nothing. Okay, cool. Uh, Interesting. Logan Paul. I mean, his whole motive for joining these guys was, if you can't beat them, join them. Because I don't want to get beat up. All right, so that's dumb. All right, anyways. Cody and the Punk in a nothing match, not doing anything to further title runs. Yep, both of these guys have two titles, and neither one of them is defending it. We have John Cena defending an Intercontinental Championship that he just won against Dominic Mysterio. But Cody and CM Punk are doing nothing with their championship belts. And why are there no challengers for the championship belt? Let's talk about what happened last week on SmackDown. Dude, Bronson Reed had a championship match against Cody Rhodes. Braun Breaker and CM Punk got him eliminated. They got him disqualified. They turned it into a no contest because they interfered in his match. I don't want to compare it, but women's teams and Blood and Guts had backstories and feuds that if you watched, you knew what was going on. In WWE, they just duct taped together just to get the views. There you go. No real stories. Other than Dom, Cena's not interacted with the young talent. That's facts, Josh. Dude, this makes again. We haven't even gotten John Cena to talk to anybody backstage. What in kayfabe? Does it make sense that the dude who is the actual GOAT is showing up on your show and you are not fighting for an opportunity to get TV time with him? And now they're finally having a tournament for who could be the person that can retire John Cena, and there's no excitement backstage. There's not even segments backstage between the dudes that are in the matches talking about, man, I'm going to be the one to fight John Cena. I'm going to be the one to fight. Like, there's none of that. I think we got one promo, like with LA Knight talking about how John Cena, you can't see me, but I'm like, that's it. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. That could have made John Cena's retirement tour feel a little bit more surreal. Yeah. Here's the problem. You have a bunch of young talent who... Wait, so Bronson Reed's got to lose. Which we know that. He's probably going to lose to... so he's probably going to beat Melo, but he's going to lose to Gunther. But if he loses to Gunther in the midst of all this... if he loses to Gunther prior to Survivor Series, I don't know what's going on. Now, do y'all think that Bronson Reed could be the one that potentially faces off against Cena? Now, I gotta think. This John Cena being there was an opportunity for them to pass the torch. It was an opportunity for them to have him interact with the younger guys and get somebody over. But instead, they were more interested in the pops and the easy sales, which is going to be the nostalgia acts. That's what's going to be the people hype. But yeah, going back to what you said about the women's stories. Dude, I literally just started watching AEW a few months ago, and I understood that there was a lot of heat. I didn't even understand some of the layers of heat that there is, but there's definitely heat there. The women have nothing going on in the WWE. Let's look at what right now. Why is Last Legend in a War Games match? What would compel again? So this is literally called War Games. So it's supposed to be war when you're in those rings, right? There are two rings combined, right? Two rings pressed together. This is supposed to be like bad. You're supposed to be in a steel cage that you can't get out. Maybe you can climb to the top, but this is supposed to be for somewhere where you're only going to endure punishment. What would make you jump into a War Games match? Willingly, right? Unless you're there to administer pain. Sure, you could be somebody like Last Legend, who maybe I don't have beef with anybody. I'm just willing to be there so that I can administer pain. But he shows up under the wing of Nia Jax. Why would either one of them show up to go to War Games? What's the purpose? Why are they at War Games? What have they done so that they are so willing to inflict pain upon these other people here? Nothing. What do they gain out of it? Nothing. Doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Then you have Rhea Ripley. Why is Rhea in War Games? Because she's popping. Charlotte, why would Charlotte be there? Because she's popping. Bronson, you think be one of the Final Four? I think he wins it, man. That'd be one of the future. No. Last Legend didn't even speak today. She literally shows up. So Rhea, no. I'm sorry. Alexa Bliss was in the middle of the ring, talking about how unfair it was that Charlotte Flair did not accept the invitation to team with them at War Games. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and the Kabuki Warriors walk out, laughing and giggling and joking. Kabuki Warriors say something. I can't remember. It was probably insignificant. I think they called Alexa Bliss baka 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 baka. And then Nia Jax said that's what she said. And then they eventually corner her and they start fighting. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it's hurt my head. I'm like literally trying to dig back into the memories, but I can't make it make sense. No, unfortunately, so I think I was more excited for Last Legend to get to the main stage, but it's kind of unfortunate since she's gotten here and they haven't done anything with her. So she's gotten here and lacks story as well. It's kind of tough. AJ, they have nothing. There's literally no women on this roster. Why is AJ Lee about it? Why would she even entertain this? This doesn't even make sense. Let's think about it for a second. Like she shouldn't even be cool with some of the people like Rhea Ripley, whatever. Like she just might just be okay. Like this is somebody I looked up to. Like I admire you, right? Yeah, I appreciate your admiration, but why would you tell me to come jump in a War Games match? I don't even fight regular matches. AJ Lee hasn't even come to suit up against anybody in a normal match. What is her benefit for joining War Games? That's dumb. But what I'm getting to is, if you have beef with somebody, right? And y'all went to Rumble, why am I going to involve myself in a brawl amongst 10 people just because I have beef with one person? That doesn't even make sense, right? Dude. I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I was like, they're probably not gonna leak, bro. Unless like a botch or something like that where they start bleeding. You know what's crazy? I don't think I've seen Rhea Ripley bleed. I'm trying to think about it. I don't think so. Superman. Superman don't bleed, bro. I mean, who's gonna be the one to bleed, bro? Maxine. I think they're gonna do Maxine like how they did Julia now. I don't. I will give Dom his props though. I feel like he was at least somebody who could make the introduction to the show interesting. So him paired with Cena, be the ultimate bad guy. The fact that they tried to jump those dudes that were in the MLB, I think that was pretty. That was pretty interesting. That was good for them. I appreciate y'all turning up to the stream, man. Really? You think she can take her? Like, you think she's about to like ascend? You think that she's about to be somebody who gets the title and just holds on to it for like nearly a year? Probably, bro. If Tiffany wasn't hurt, I don't think she would have gave that title up. Honestly. Isn't there supposed to be one more surprise guest? Let me see. Light it up. I knew that Dolph Ziggler was going to lose as soon as he was announced as Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, so I didn't know that TNA was filming on Friday Night SmackDown. That's probably what kind of killed some of his live reaction from the audience because the people probably already saw him. Anyway, that's good. So John Cena fights December 13th, so nearly a month from now. Flair issued an apology for being on hand for the show but not appearing in front of fans. He was forced to leave early. During the show and in between Blood and Guts matches. So I just got sidetracked. Was reading this joint about Ric Flair. Anyways. Damn, I thought I was going to get a freaking tournament. Bracket. Can I see the bracket? So I'm trash at multitasking. Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right, so Gunther versus Javon Evans. We saw, we all knew Javon Evans was going to lose. Solo Sikoa versus Dolph Ziggler. He beat him. Bronson Reed versus Carmelo Hayes. Penta versus Finn Balor. That's it. Yeah. That's it. We don't know what the next matchups are going to be, except for I think Solo faces the winner of Penta Finn Balor, and then Gunther faces the winner of Bronson Reed and Carmelo Hayes, which would then make sense to say that LA Knight is probably going to face against Jey Uso, and then Sheamus is going to face Rusev. I just thought about it. Like think about it. That's literally, dude. Let me show y'all my screen. Hold on. I just did the math, bro. So let's do the math. Hold on, look at me. Check me out right here. Check me out. So y'all, check me out right here. Rusev defeated Damian Priest. Sheamus defeated Shinsuke. Jey Uso defeated The Miz. LA Knight defeated Zack Ryder. Gunther just beat Javon Evans, right? Solo, they announced on the TV show, is supposed to fight against the winner of Penta and Finn Balor. Bronson Reed and Carmelo Hayes, the winner of that match, is supposed to fight against Gunther. Which would mean that these four are going to be the next ones to match up in the quarterfinals. Which would mean Jey Uso is going to fight against LA Knight and Rusev is going to fight against Sheamus. So you think that Maxine's going to get a massive push? I mean, I think the fact that she's won the title is a massive push already. She won't deserve that ring. Yeah, they're running out of nostalgia for sure. There's no way they can keep doing it. World's End is really December 27th. I'm saying some ain't. So we're gonna see a bunch of rematches between these guys. Rusev and Sheamus is gonna fight against Raw next week. That's might be SmackDown fights. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Or you're gonna end up having like LA Knight versus like Sheamus or Rusev, and then Rusev versus Jey Uso. Or Rusev versus LA Knight and Jey Uso versus Sheamus. Nah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I mean, logically, you would think that's how it worked. Like these two fight against each other, and Sheamus and Rusev fight like for part 19. I don't know. They put themselves in a hole with that one. I don't think that is quite exciting. Yikes. Oh no! They getting more athletes on the betting. Oh, that betting's illegal, bro. This just about to get locked up for betting. No. Mm. And today it's Gunter all day long. Nah, that was college, bro. They betting in college now. They getting wild. They don't even care anymore. They doing it in college. They starting them young. That's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, I don't see a scenario in which Gunter loses. I mean, who would he lose to? The only other person here that I could see winning would be Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed, maybe LA Knight, but I mean, it would only be good to see LA Knight fighting against Cena if they had an opportunity to do promos against one another. Since they're probably not going to do that, there's no point for LA Knight to win. But let's think about it. What else does LA Knight have to do? The only other thing that makes sense is that LA Knight goes deep into the tournament. It's probably going to be Gunter, LA Knight, or Bronson. But what's probably going to happen is Bronson Reed's going to lose to Gunter, which wouldn't make any sense because if Bronson Reed could beat Roman Reigns and anybody else, he should. And then he has like 10 people behind him. He should lose. Like he should. There's no way he should lose. I mean, I don't know what the boys hitting the bets, but I mean they have NIL money now, so they're able to make money off their image likeness. Wemby. Wemby can't be betting. I mean, some of these guys. I mean, the guys that I just saw that were betting were like Division I athletes. So I don't understand why they were betting. I mean, I'm sure them guys were not. Now, these guys are able to make money off their names. I'm sure they're not. Most of them are not eating. Like they, they getting bills paid, but they ain't eating. They ain't like these pros that are betting on themselves. That's pretty crazy. So I wonder how that would work. Could you bet yourself if you were left like a wrestler? You know what I'm saying? Let's think about it for a second. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be the easiest way to bet. Because, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to go out there and, like, miss shots. Like, not run yards. But, if you're, like, a wrestler, that'd be the easiest bet to put. But that's pretty illegal, huh? Nah, I don't think anybody else wins this tournament. Doesn't make any sense. But, right, if you could go to versus Jay again, hey, yo. It could end up being like that, though. I think that's what's going to happen, bro. Because what's probably going to happen is Jay's going to lose. Because the only thing I'm thinking about is that this stuff is going to coincide with... no, never mind. Because the finals are in December. So it is likely that people could continue to fight on... What's probably going to happen is they're going to put somebody to be bandaged. Somebody's going to be bandaged following War Games. Because we have all these competitors that are going to keep competing following War Games. And it's either going to be something where they're going to be tired going into the match because of the fact they have War Games coming up, or they're going to be beat down because they just went through war games. If these guys are supposed to be a part of it. I mean, look at it, guys. I'm trying to see this layout in a way that makes any other sense. I think Jey Uso's going to fight against LA Knight again, and you're right. Basically the winner of that fight is going to be the one that advances all the way. So you're going to end up getting either Jey Uso or Gunther. I'm sorry, Jey Uso or LA Knight versus Gunther. And you're probably right. Knowing that the WWE likes to do things a certain way, it's probably going to be Jey Uso versus Gunther again. But it doesn't make that's why I said it doesn't make any sense to put Bronson Reed in this tournament. Because Bronson Reed shouldn't be in it and lose. Because all you're doing is just continuing to kill the momentum of the vision. Again, you shouldn't lose if you have 10 people supporting you. That doesn't make sense. You saw Roman Reigns. He didn't lose. When he had all the people in the bloodline. He didn't lose. Yeah, if you're betting wrestlers, bro. I'm like, bro, if I'm Tozawa, I'm rich. I've been betting on myself all day long. Yeah. What's the over-under? Our match is completed today. Tozawa. Definitely not doing a match. Don't mind if I do. Bet. Tozawa winning today. Let's go ahead and put all the money on him losing. Dude, what? I'd be killing it. I don't know. Yeah, because... Solo's probably going to end up fighting against Uso. They still have an opportunity to keep this flexible, bro, and make it interesting. But I don't care about any of these guys. If Carmelo loses, then that just goes to show you they don't care about anything. Like, they don't really care about anything that could be possibly compelling. Because, again, Carmelo could win against Cena, and that could mean something for the future of the WWE. Is that now you have somebody who's hot because he just beat John Cena, and that would be an easy way for him as a heel to gain heat. And then this could mean something going forwards. If you have somebody like Gunther win, I mean, the heat that he have is like, because most people already knew what was going to happen. And I mean, it could mean something, but the only thing that would make any sense there is if, let's say, Cena beats Dom at Survivor Series, retains the belt, and then Gunther becomes Intercontinental Champion. And then, I don't know, you get like LA Knight eventually fighting against Gunther. Yeah, no. I promise you. If Gunther and LA Knight fight each other, I am not watching that match. I'm sorry. My bad. Gunther and Cena. I'm not watching that match. I love y'all. I'm not even doing it for y'all. Not even doing it. I'm not really excited about any of these matches. The only reason I'd be excited is that Carmelo Hayes wins. Because that would be the only person that would truly, like, in some sense, surprise me. And that this could mean something for the division. Like, that could actually spice up what they got going on SmackDown. I don't know. can't believe The Rock is really remaking Maui. That joint pissed me off. Or what's that joint called? Not Maui. Moana. What's wrong with him? Does this dude no shame? Is he tired of like the greed that he has? What's he got going? Imagine paying tickets to see your favorite Cena lose to Gunter. Yeah. You paying tickets to go see Cena lose to Gunter. Paying tickets to go see Cena fight Gunter is crazy work. That's the work. Work that I would not be a part of. My stream. My stream connection lagging. Yeah. Rock needs to remake a lot of his movies. Moana was not one of them. Not saying anything bad about Moana, but it literally just came out. They just dropped Moana too, didn't they? Like literally this year. Did they just drop that? Hold on. Yeah, they dropped I saw him drop a trailer like on his Instagram today. They just freaking remade this. They just did. This dude knows this dude's greed knows no limits. What's wrong with him? Shout out to The Rock, but this dude out of his mind. The movie just came out. I don't even know why he would do that. I didn't get to see the second one. Sting Lamb as AW Darby Sting tag teams versus Young Bucks. Sting wanted to lose, but TK urged him to go over his last ever match. It was glorious for everybody. Maui too. I mean Moana too. Might be on something. Or maybe it is on Disney. Oh, it is. Oh, shoot. You're right about that. Okay, you got me there. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what I'm about to be watching. Maybe I'll watch that joint. Maybe I'll watch that joint for the good old movie review, man. I don't know. That's Spider-Man up here. I got distracted. Hey, look, man. I got distracted. Hey, look. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me today on the stream. We were vibing. Again, I didn't even, announce this, so I really did appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing up. This was an interesting episode of Raw. I'm about to collect my thoughts and probably going to drop my review. So, appreciate y'all. W stream, though. I will say that. Oh, really? It's litty. I might do a stream. If y'all want me to do a stream during, for a portion of Wednesday's Dynamite, I might actually be down to do that. So, let me know. I don't know, my joint's still lagging. Do that. Cool. Well, all right. I might have to check it out on Wednesday then. But yeah, W stream, y'all. Appreciate ya. Hey, appreciate you. Hey, salute. We gonna catch a vibe. We gonna vibe out on a Wednesday, bro. Might bring me a bottle to break on somebody's head. No, stop. Hey, look, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all joining the stream. I think I'm gonna try to stream that on Wednesday.